Hi, grade 7s. Today I'm going to show you how to access the digital manipulatives that we have been granted access to. So the first thing you need to do is to go on your browser. You're going to go to the following website, which is www.brainingcamp.com. It will take you there, and what you need to do to have access to this is that you'll need to log in. So I'll just go to the login button at the top right corner. And we have a username and password already given to you. So my username is going to be 76math, like so, or 75math, looking the same way. Now the password for this is going to be Connell205. So capital CONNELL 205. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to click login. So the two most important things for you to use for integers will be the two color counters and the number lines right here. So I'll start with the two color counters. So when you click on that, you will have access to the integer chips that we have been using in the videos. What I would suggest you do is go down to the bottom right corner, go to integer chips, and it will also include the sign on there. That way it makes it a lot easier for you. So to use these, you can do one of two things. You can drag them, so click and drag them onto the screen. They'll line up nicely for you. Or you can just click on it and it will just add wherever you want. So that's a really nice feature. So I'm just going to put them up here, and then I'll show you some other things. So another thing that you can do is you can select them, and then it'll give you a few options. So you can copy them if you want more. So in this case, I don't want more, so I'll delete that. So I'll go back to that screen. You can delete them, and then you can invert them. So that's a really cool feature. So you can change them to positive or negative really easily. Now, what I'm going to show you with the zero pairs that they have here, remember, a zero pair is when you have a positive and a negative and they equal zero. They cancel each other out. If you go to this far right one, it says zero pair. What it does is it puts the positive and negative together and grays them out. So that means that they're zero, you don't have to count them, and then the answer to your question that you've set up would be just what is left over. So that's a really cool feature. So another one that you might want to use just to set it up nicely is this tens chart. You can use it and it'll just load it up right like that. But you can use it in any way. Now, the other thing, if you want to learn how to use more features, you can go to the tutorial over here on the left, and it'll explain some more. But I think that's really all you're going to need to know for what we're doing in class. So let's look at the other one that we have. We have the number line app. So this is another really cool app that you can use. So I'm going to click on that one. And this just gives you a digital number line, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to labels. I'm going to put it down so it's at 2s. Then I am going to change the range, which is down here. So I want to change it from -20 to +20. So that's a better way to do this for our needs. So if I have a question, a couple things that you can do, it's up to you. You can put a marker. So if I put this nice marker, I can put the marker at the number that we start at. So if we're starting at -6 and you're subtracting or adding, you can mark it right on there. Then what I would do is you can take either this arrow or this one, or this one, whatever makes more sense to you. These are all positive, so you can see that there's no sign there. That's why we know they're positive. They're also green. If you choose the negative ones, they'll have the negative, and they're red, just like we're used to. So what you can do when you put that on, let's say I'm doing -6 plus 4, so I can go like that, and I can change it so I actually add 4 to it. And you'll see that -6 plus 4 is -2. So it's a really good feature. And you can do that with any of these. So again, you can drag it by clicking on the arrow and add whatever you need. So again, this is about what you need for the number lines for what we're doing in class. So I hope that helps you, and have fun.